What brings you down here?
What brings me down here? Good question. Just come down here to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday.
Now, what was that?
It was a case of self-defense.
I guess you got into some sort of fight.
Got into a little altercation at the Nassau Marriott Hotel, and it was a crazy fan that was being loud and rude. And, you know, he ended up shoving me in the chest, and I ended up breaking his jaw in 2 places.
So, why do you want to talk to Howard? Why tell the story to Howard?
Well, I just, you know, it's just one of those kind of things that a situation like this where it really worked out in my favor. You know, when I'm in the public eye, I'm a lot bigger. You know, a situation like this, you'd look at it from the beginning and think that I was automatically screwed and tattooed because of my size. And eventually the judge and the courts in the state of New York made a decision that in essence kind of helps out people in the entertainment industry, that there should be a point to where fans need to stop. You know, it's not a hunting license for me to go out and start knocking guys out that lip off, but there is a point where I can defend myself if somebody comes after me.
So you're hoping now that this decision went in your favor, you come on the show and let people know that, you know.
Well, I just let people know that I'm not a bad guy.
Excuse me, Paul?
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Scott, director of the show. How you doing? Just want to warn you, in there the lights are really low and the
Right.
cameras. When you're in there, you know, you have to watch your head, okay? You'll get conked out.
No problem.
All right? All right.
Talk to me about the Giant.
Okay, so the Giant.
What did he do?
He was at a wrestling match. A guy that claimed to be a fan of his walked up to him. I watched the videotape.
Hold on, I'm watching Casey's ass when he walks out.
Not bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this guy's Paul Wight, the Giant.
Yeah.
Paul White's hanging at the desk at the Marriott Hotel. Guy comes up to him. You can see the guy starts shaking his finger in his face. Telling Paul White, he sucks, you suck,
Right.
you're no good.
Right.
He walks away from Paul, continues to yell.
No, he'll tell the story, but who is he? He's a wrestler?
He's the Giant.
All right, bring him in here. He's one of those guys who was really like got giantism.
Huge guy, huh?
Yeah, he's a big guy. Now watch your head, Giant. Wow, look at the size of the Giant.
Whoa!
Wow, you're huge. Look at the size of your hand. Your hand is bigger than my foot.
He can't even get in here.
The Giant.
Watch your head.
What a Giant. It's huge. Oh, Giant, how is it you don't play football, dude?
Oh, I'm too skinny.
No, come on. You would be awesome.
Yeah, I like wrestling better.
Really? Can you
What
make that much
position
money,
would he
though?
play?
Yeah, you can make a lot of money.
He could be, if he was a center or a linesman.
He could be the whole line.
Did you ever play football in high school?
No, I played basketball.
Get out.
I did.
Really?
I was 320 pounds. I played basketball until I figured out I couldn't jump. And
Were you a tall kid?
Yeah,
How tall were you when you were like 12?
6'2", 220.
6'2", 220.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's unbelievable.
How tall are you now?
I'm a little over 7 foot, about 420.
Are your glands wacky? Like, are you like one of those guys that has to like go in the hospital all the time for like wacky stuff?
No,
Really?
I had,
Get close to that microphone,
I
cause
had the acromegaly in 1990 and had the surgery for that.
what is that, acromegaly?
It's a tumor on the pituitary gland that makes you
Grow.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do it earlier so you wouldn't be 7 feet tall?
They didn't know I had it.
Really?
Yeah, you know, it's just one of those kind of things that they just, one of the coaches at the college I was going to, one of the coach's doctors saw it and ran me up to Mayo Clinic, and it was done in 2 weeks.
So you had a thing in your brain,
Pituitary gland is a tumor.
and they took out the tumor, and then you stopped growing.
Yeah.
How tall would you have gotten, do you think?
I don't think I'd have got any taller. I just think I'd have got, like, more,
Wacky.
yeah, wacky. I stopped just before I got wacky, I hope.
Is even your genitals huge, Giant? I'll be serious. I mean, is it unbelievable size? Because everything else on you is very exaggerated and big.
It all works. It's an even keel.
No, I know it works. So that's big too.
But, yeah.
How many inches are you?
Oh, man.
I may ask. I don't mean to be too personal, but I mean most people would be curious.
There.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it hurt? Like when women see it, are they scared?
Do they run?
Faint.
Because it'd be bad to be the Giant and not
Not
really
be
be
able to
big.
That would be bad. Big
That would-
shoulders, big arms.
Right, and nothing down there.
Nothing
Howard, I
down
mean-
there, that'd be a cruel
Yeah.
joke.
I may be able to help you out with this. Is a woman that's out there, is it your girlfriend?
That's a friend of mine's girlfriend. actually.
Not your girlfriend, though.
No.
Oh.
No.
She would have answered.
Yeah. So you haven't had sex with that broad out there?
No.
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 What about your girlfriend though? Does she like get like completely? Like,
Yeah.
does it hurt afterwards?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never happened to me. No girl ever hurt afterwards.
Well, that too, and I'm twisting her pinky, so she yells a little bit.
Wow.
Too, so
But seriously, there's a woman to accommodate you. A woman has to really kind of
He has
ease
to be
into it.
very ready.
She has to be very ready.
Yeah, well, you got to look at it like this. As big as I am, they want to climb Mount Everest. So
Right. You are the Mount Everest of men. Do her eyeballs pop out when you're like?
well, they make bad choking noises and pass out, but I don't think.
Really, Robin? He'd split you like firewood.
I think so.
You would be dead. So when you're with a woman, and the first time you reveal yourself to her in all your glory, are they a little shook up?
Well, it's funny though. If you look at my size on me, actually, it doesn't look that big on me.
Really?
I guess. Yeah. You wouldn't. By the time you find out, it's too late.
Really?
Yeah.
It hits them too late.
Yeah, it's all proportional. So it's like they probably would cut a joke or laugh.
Unbelievable.
Then it's all over by the crying.
And you cannot have anal sex with a woman because you're too big, right?
Oh, please.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Really? That's a shame. See, Robin, the thing you like most
get out of here.
couldn't be
That's not
accomplished.
rude. Go away. Don't be ridiculous. I just want to see him put his hand next to yours. His hands are huge.
I got a big ham, but mine's thin. You see, you got big, thick ham hands. Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
So when you wrestle, can anybody beat you?
Yeah, anybody can be beaten on any given night.
Really?
I guess.
I can't believe that. How much do you weigh? 420?
420.
What can you bench?
I don't know. I don't really lift. Probably over 5.
You don't lift weights?
Well, I lift weights, but I'm not into that ego trip or going there and benching a lot. I work out to stay in shape.
Right. Oh, man.
So I save that ego stuff for everybody else.
So now you have a lawyer
Yeah.
because you got into some legal trouble.
Yeah.
What happened? You were at the airport?
I was at the
hotel.
Marriott in Nassau.
The Marriott Hotel in Nassau, a nice hotel.
We wrestle at the Nassau Coliseum.
Right.
I go over there to check in. It's around midnight.
Right.
And this guy is being really loud in the bar, in the lobby there. First of all, there's over 100 people in the lobby, so it's a little crowded, and the security is nowhere to be found anyway.
Right.
So I see this one guy. As soon as I walk in, this guy's loud.
Right.
So I steer totally clear from.
Was he a fan? Did he know who you were? He knew you were the Giant?
Yeah, he was a fan, but he was also probably, I think, maybe a wannabe fan too.
Right. Okay. You think maybe he wanted to be a wrestler?
Yeah.
All right.
exactly.
That's your opinion, but go ahead.
Or show off in front of his friends or whatever his deal was. So I go to check in. He starts, comes up next to me at the counter and gives me a lot of nonsense I really didn't want to hear.
Right. He's razzing you.
Yeah, he's razzing me, and you're used to it, doing what I do. But I didn't want to hear it. I just turned my back on him and said I don't want to hear it.
Right.
And then he keeps yelling other obscenities and stuff, and so I turn around and I'm watching him do this.
Right.
When I'm turning around watching him do this, he's starts making like genuflex, with his hands, telling me to suck this.
Really? Now that's very rude.
Well, this is in the middle of the Marriott lobby, and
Right.
there's no security around.
Nothing. You're there by yourself?
Well, yeah, I'm there. There's another wrestler down at the other end, Kevin Nash was down there, so I walk over to this guy. There's kids and stuff around there, and I walk over to him. I say, you know what? Everybody knows you're here. Why don't you just go home?
Right.
It's just basically telling him, okay.
Trying to handle the situation.
And I'm calm about it. I'm,
Right. You seem like a pretty relaxed guy.
pretty relaxed.
Yeah, go.
And this guy, goes off, cuts a little promo, shoves me in the chest, and before I knew it, I broke his jaw. Just,
All right, so he shoved you.
Yeah.
You're saying he threw the first move,
Yeah.
and then you punched him in the face, and one punch from you shattered the guy's whole jaw.
Yeah.
So now he's suing you because you shattered his jaw.
Well, I don't know if you sued him. Yeah, I just
That was the assault case.
I got out of criminal court yesterday. So
And you got out, and you were found innocent.
yeah, found not guilty. So,
Right.
Yeah. So I'm sure I'll get sued civilly. They'll sue you for anything nowadays.
Right.
You pass gas in the elevator, somebody's going to sue you for that.
But if you were found not guilty in a criminal case, I would think that that pretty much proves the point that you were provoked.
Ask
yeah, I'm
OJ.
provoked too, but at the same time, in a civil case too.
Well, that's true. OJ had trouble in the civil case. That's true. Right. So you're very upset right now.
Well, not really. Just I'm very happy that I got out of it in the state of New York.
Yeah. Is this the first time anything like this ever happened to you?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have been worried about going to jail.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm timid. Hello.
You don't want to go to jail. Have you ever been in jail?
No, not really. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Howard.
You were in jail?
Yeah.
What were you in jail for?
Just getting in trouble doing things when you're younger. Nothing.
Like
big.
what?
Like what? What did you do?
Nothing important.
Oh, come on, Giant.
Giant, come on, man. What did you do, man?
Confession is good for the
Would you
soul.
steal a car or something?
No, nothing bad.
Would you beat up some guy?
Nothing bad. A lot of people said I did some stuff I didn't do, and
You were innocent, but
innocent because somebody said something. I spent a few hours in jail, and
right.
and all the
a little drinking involved or something.
No,
Nothing.
Not drinking. No, I'm not really a crazy guy. I don't drink. I'm
Not a violent man.
not violent. I'm pretty
Well, why would they
boring,
arrest you?
actually.
Why do they arrest people who are innocent? I don't
And how
understand
did they
that.
do it? Did they throw a net over you?
By the way, everybody in
No,
jail,
actually,
Giant, is
actually-
innocent.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing how much you see all kinds of religious scripture on the wall when you're in jail. No, but it was like,
Yeah, right.
they showed up to pick me up, and they got like guns with rubber bullets. And,
Well, because you're a scary
shackles.
guy.
Yeah, it's like they
I don't think a
were
bullet. I
wrestling.
think a bullet would bounce off you.
Well, let's not find out.
I
Let's
mean, it's
just-
like going after King Kong. I mean, they have
Yeah,
to tie
Mighty
you
Joe
down.
Young.
Mighty
You're
Joe
right.
Young. I
There
mean,
you
you're
go.
a big man. I would never mess with you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm a nice guy though.
It is amazing that somebody would come up to you and start hassling you. I would be
Was
afraid
this a
of you.
regular-sized
I
person?
was afraid that somebody would do that because in normal life, nobody hassles me, nobody gives me a problem, And to have somebody come after you like that, it will, it does. It, like, geez,
Good old New York.
yeah, what's this guy?
Maybe
on?
he's got something.
Right. So okay. So you got out of that case.
Mm-hmm.
God knows why you went to jail the last time, but you claim you're
never
innocent.
know.
Will we ever know why you went to jail?
I'd probably not.
It must have been something bad.
It was good.
If you, was it?
It was.
Tell me what it was,
Really-
please, Giant. I'm begging you.
can't.
Really? Why?
on,
why
why
can't you say?
not?
Can't. It's just
Assault?
Women?
You just go to the grave with it.
Really? You will never talk.
Never.
I'm gonna have to look that up on the internet.
Really, it's got to be there.
And it's a lot of Jackie's been in jail.
Sure.
A couple of times.
Good times.
Oh yeah, but see, you understand? I come from a small town. My mom's like the sheriff in the town.
Oh, is that right?
I don't
She
ever
locked you
get
up?
No,
You never
not
get in
my
trouble.
mom, no.
Your mom threw you in jail?
Never.
Right.
No.
So you're like a good guy.
I'm a good guy. I don't ever get in trouble, And then you get into fame and fortune, and things happen. You start doing crazy things, and then being in the public eye, you get accused of all the stuff that you didn't do.
Right,
And
right.
then all of a sudden, before you know it, your ass is in a sling, and you're in trouble, and you're scared to death.
Yeah, of course. So now you're so in a way you're down here to clear your good name. You're here to say, look,
I don't know if my name's all that good, but I just,
Right.
It's just one of those kind of things that, for once, an athlete, and the thing is, the judge wrote this decision out.
Right.
Basically as a warning. He doesn't give, guys like me a hunting license, but it's also a warning to the fans. There's only so far you can go to antagonize somebody that's famous
Right.
and come after them.
can't put your hands on somebody no matter who they are.
You know what? Give us a little bit of respect, and we'll give you respect. I mean,
Was this guy like a big guy? Or was it a regular-sized guy?
he was 6'6", about 220. I guess he's a construction builder or
So
something.
he's probably in pretty good shape, this guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
but not compared to you. I mean, you're like you're
I thought, to tell you the truth, coming to the state of New York, not being from New York, being as big as I am, I
Right.
thought for sure, okay, I'm going up the road on this one. I really
Right,
did.
right.
And, I had a great attorney, Brian Davies, and it all worked out great for me. I'm excited.
good. I'm glad it all worked out for you. You seem like a nice guy. And what about who do you fight? You fight Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, the Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock are at WrestleMania, and I'm the special guest referee. So
Oh, you are?
So I go from being on trial to now I'm a referee.
Yeah, right. Does that make any
Are
sense?
you a good guy or a bad guy?
I've been a bad guy for, I guess, if there's good guys and bad guys, I'm just a guy that kind of gets the job done.
Right.
I
You're in
don't
the middle.
cheat, I improvise to win.
Did you get in fights in school? Were you a fighter?
I was never a fighter.
Nothing.
Yeah.
How'd you get into the wrestling thing? They found you?
Yeah, actually, it kind of worked out like that. I was looking for a job that paid better than toothpaste sandwiches. And,
It must have been hard to get laid when you were a kid and you were that big because the girls must have been scared.
It was the first girl I ever kissed. I got arrested for crying out loud.
Really?
I was 12
That's why
years
he was
old.
in jail.
Oh, so that's why you're in jail. You got arrested for that.
Yeah, I was.
No, you were 12 years old, but you looked like a man.
Yeah, I was 6'2", 220 with hair on my chest, and here's a girl in the same class as me. She's 11. I got a
you
crush on her. I'm
Right.
at the roller skating rink. I get arrested. The guy asked me for my ID.
He thought you were a
I don't even
pedophile.
have a library card for crying out loud.
Right.
I'm 12 years. I'm in tears in front of all my classmates.
Can you
socially.
imagine?
Oh, that's funny.
Did you
had
have
a beard?
Did you have a
at
beard
12?
and everything when you were
I
12?
had a mustache. I had that little chocolate mustache.
He needed proof.
This guy's treating me like I'm some kind of
Pedophile.
Pedophile, yeah.
Right,
I'm
'cause
19, 20 years old. My first kiss, I'm arrested in the back of a squad car. All my friends in school are standing outside.
Oh my
roller
God!
skating.
Psychologically, you must have been like going insane.
Traumatized. So then, I just figured out, what, the best thing that I can do when I get older is just, date exotic dancers and I'll be happy.
Right, you go out with strippers and stuff. Is that who you're dating now? Dancers?
I married a girl that was a dancer
Right.
from Atlanta. Beautiful girl. I had a daughter with her.
Right.
And,
You married young?
yeah, I married young. And
How old were you when you got married?
25.
Yeah, it's a little young, right?
Yeah, a little. Well, 26 actually, because she got pregnant when we were dating. So
Really?
25, yeah. So I married her, tried to do the right thing, and it's a really hard thing to incorporate a lot of traveling and a lot of.
So that's the end of that.
It's pretty much.
Is your daughter like 9 feet tall, or is she regular
My
height?
daughter, luckily, is just like my ex-wife's daughter's very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I just, she doesn't look like me, but she's very beautiful. So
Right.
that's an all plus.
Good for you.
I would hate to have to pay guys to date my daughter.
Right, right.
This is my daughter. She's 8'9". She's a nice girl. There's 30 grand taken to the prom.
That would be a real problem. All right, so good. That's all working out for you.
Yeah,
And nobody else in your family had this?
No, actually, I'm the only one. I mean, we did have a tall milkman, but I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine being 12 years old, you kiss your first girlfriend, and the cops drag you off? Could you imagine that?
Yeah, it was brutal.
Oof.
That was brutal.
That's a great story. Quickly option those rights.
Really? Want to do that movie?
Right. Let me. A couple of calls for you. Okay. Go ahead.
How you doing? This is Vinny.
Yeah, Benny.
Yes, I was there the night he punched the guy in the head. The guy was walking around the whole lobby saying ECW, WWF sucks, and he kept on doing that just to suck it.
Yes.
And he was in his face the whole entire time.
See, he was provoked. So that's why you got off. I mean, there was enough witnesses who it was on tape, wasn't it? I mean, they videotaped.
Yeah, they got the videotape.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened. How was there a videotape?
Security came.
Security came. Thank God you had that, right?
Well, actually, you can't really see anything that this guy does as far as pushing me because my back's so big it covers everything up.
Right.
But you can see me where I take a step back and whatever.
Evan, you're on the air with Paul Wight, the Giant.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
Okay.
Yeah, I was there that night. That's bull, man.
Why?
He pushed him after the Giant was all over him.
But why was the guy forget about that? Why is the guy sitting there yelling at him?
Give me a break. Look at the size of the Giant. I mean,
What about it? Why would
But
you
does
sit there and
that mean
provoke
everybody
him?
gets to say anything they want to him?
no, but it doesn't mean that this 500-pound guy can go around punching whoever he wants. Just because
Well, according to the Giant, he was pushed.
Oh, give me a break. The guy is half his size.
But don't put your hands on him.
Yeah.
He was trying. I mean, give me a break. Oh,
Right.
Trying to get an autograph. He's a fan. These guys can't comply to that. Give me
The
a
guy
break.
asked for an autograph?
Guy never asked for an autograph, and the guy was an ass from minute one.
Thank you.
He jumps up in my face and throws his hands up towards my face. I reacted. Now, if you walk around and you think size
the
has nothing to
guy's
do
a
with it,
bucko
Bruce Lee would kick my ass and everybody else's ass in this
That's right.
town, and he's 5 foot tall. Size has nothing to do with it.
You're right. You're right. Nah, I mean, it sounds like you were provoked, and you were cleared.
Yeah.
Rich, go ahead. You're on the air for the Giant, Paul Wight. No Rich? Rich? No Rich. Nah, screw Rich. Paul, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thank you very much.
Good having you here. Hope everything is goes all right, in case it's a civil case or anything like that. That's Paul Wight, everyone. Thanks for coming in, Paul.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Do you know the number for the women?
Paul. Oh, yeah, Christine's got the card.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. I could have told him I was calling you, but I didn't want to do that here.
Really nice to meet you.
Hey, thanks.
Good luck,
so
man. Good
much
luck with
for
everything.
accommodating me.
No
man.
problem.
Appreciate it. You guys are first class.
Thanks.
So this is really your girlfriend?
No, this is my girlfriend's best friend. So they're both Canada. They're both very good friends of mine. So, and my girlfriend's
She's about this big.
about this tall, and she's got boobs like that. So she does, doesn't she?
She does.
And is she a dancer also, I guess?
I'm not. My friend.
No, this is not. She does. She does restaurant and bar stuff. Manages restaurant stuff in Canada. And my girlfriend models for Harley. She's not a dancer.